go to universe? This is your boy, you guys know. We back at it again. Flyby Podcast, you know what I'm saying? Been gone for a minute. Had to get some things, some great universe things happen in my life. You know what I mean? Daughter was born a month ago, so had to take a hiatus. But I finally got my man Impressions in here. You know what I'm saying? He hit me on the gram. Was like, yo, somebody tell Reggie, like, what's good? What's good? So, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming through. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's been good? What's how you been? I mean, I follow you on the gram. I see you be working, so.
Oh, yeah. Just been working consistently every day, nonstop. Recently just started dropping all my stuff on all the platforms, so just keeping the buzz going up. A recent track that I just dropped, Lonely, just hit 25K views.
Word.
Yeah, today actually, I just looked at the stats today, and I'm at 25K, so.
That's what's good.
Yeah, we going up. That's all we're doing.
Yeah,
I got shit, you feel me? I got hella shit coming. Man.
That's what's good.
Yeah.
So, how'd you come up with the name Impressions?
Well, honestly,
and the spelling, because it's not spelled the normal way.
Yeah,
so
it's like
you come up with
so. So it was back in, I would say I was about like 13, 14. I had his name for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 22 now. Like 13, 14. I was sitting there like, damn, man. Like I need to figure out a name. Like I've been, this is back then when people did all like the jerking stuff. So everybody coming out with these fly names. I'm like, yo, I need something, kind of cool, and like people can call me. So I sat there, I was thinking, I was like, yo, I don't know. I was reading something, and I came across the word impression. It stood out to me, but how regularly spelled, just didn't appeal to me. But I liked how it sounded coming out. Right. So I was like, you know what? I just took a piece of paper, I started writing it down. I said impression. I said okay. Then I just capitalized everything. Impression. I said no, that's not it. Then I added another I, and I was like, okay, now it's looking a little appealing.
Right.
You feel me? Then I was like, let me lowercase the I's. When I lowercase the I's, I said, yo, this is perfect. This is me. This is it.
Right.
I needs that ASAP. So I started stamping that on everything, and it's just my name started going around. People's like, oh, it's pretty dope. What's the meaning behind it? I mean, at the same time, I always did leave a pretty good impression.
Right. So, okay.
Anything that's my go-to. Like I need you to remember me by something. By the end of this day, if I ever meet you, if I meet anybody, so that's kind of how it went down.
Okay then. All right, I like that. That makes sense. I like that. So are you from North Carolina? You born here, raised here?
I was born in Williamboro, New Jersey.
Okay.
I moved to Durham when I was about like 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I was out there on 3, 4. Then my parents, they just decided to come to Raleigh, and I've just been Raleigh bound ever since. Double R, you feel me?
Right.
So
this is home.
This is home. Yeah.
Jersey.
I mean, it's like I do be travel back and forth from Jersey and New York.
Right.
And like I really feel like New York's my second home at home. Just a matter of, I just connect with anybody from New York. I just connect with them so easily.
Right.
From Jersey, I connect with them so easily.
Right.
I feel like, but I'm glad I did grow up here, because it's different. Of course, I feel like I would not be the person I am.
Nah. It's definitely different.
Yeah.
I will agree with you on that one, because with me being from Cali and then moving out here, it's a fucking. I mean, the shit was just night and day, and I was just like, okay, I know I don't sound like you, I don't act like you, but like you said, it does help you
build your character.
It does build your character. Right. It does definitely on that. When did you get into the game? When did you start rapping?
I want to say, funny story. The way I kind of got into it, like I said, it's really because I always been into music. Like I was a kid in the back of the bus with the CD player.
Yeah.
The OG CD player. And you feel me? I was always listening to the Carter 3 or like little mixtapes. My stepfather used to burn for me. Wayne was my biggest influence.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I used to always sit there and listen to him, all the all the little mixtapes he got, all just various songs on one one tape that my stepdad just burned. So I just listened to it. So one day I was like, all right, I want to start doing a little, doing something myself. So I sat there and started putting words together. Wayne's a lyricist.
Right.
So ever just saying that, and I love English.
Okay.
English was my favorite language. I just sit there and kind of just read a dictionary just for the hell of it. And I just like putting words together, and I was like, actually, this is pretty dope. So, I had a couple dudes I used to, hang out with, around school, live near me. So they used to record in a little closet in the Santa Third, and they were like, just because I was the youngest in the group. This is when they went to high school. I was still middle school,
right.
But I was still cool with them. They're like, yeah, they ain't take me serious. Like, yeah, nah, come back when you got something. Da da da. I'm like, all right, you feel me? So I actually ran home. My first song. It took me about like 10 minutes tops from top to bottom. Like a regular loose leaf piece of paper. Mm-hmm. Every line was filled with something. Just going straight down. Yeah. Came in there. They were like, all right, let's see what you got. And lay that down. After I finished laying it out, I lied. 2 takes. After the second take, turn around, niggas like, oh shit, little nigga can rap. Right, so you feel me? So it's like that's how they got me. You feel me? They called me Superstar because they saw, you feel me? They saw I had like a little talent behind me, talent I really did. Cause I used to hoop too. Okay. So they thought I wasn't gonna be a hooper, but they saw I was multi-talented and shit like that. So, but like I said, about 13, 14 is when I really started getting into the game and started writing and everything. When I started recording, I had my own setup. Funny enough story with that. I was in a barber shop and some dude just talking. He said, yeah, I'm just trying to sell my equipment. I'm done with the music. I'm like, I'm trying to sell it for it. Like $80, smooth mic, preamp, and the cables for $80. So yeah, I'll take it. Everything, mic stand, took it off. I waited I was working. Typical like mowing lawns, taking the trash out, working for that quick $80 bucks. Yeah, I worked all week for that, so I got it. Yeah, you feel me? I was destined to get that, so I got that. Came in and then got the setup. Already had a laptop at the house. Started off with the OG Mixcraft and just I thought life would just plug, play and go. Right. Mixing. So I was just putting out some hot songs with shitty mixes. Right. So nobody was listening, of course. So and that everything just started escalating. I learned about mixing and everything like that, and I was like, all right, let me start, really, I need to perfect my craft, so I need to make sure all angles is right. Right. That's what drove me to also be an audio engineer. So, okay then. Yeah. So
now, besides Wayne, is Wayne your only influences, or did you kind of? Because I know some people or most artists like where they're from, they'll stick to that region. And then they'll start rapping like you did. And then finally, once they know this, like, okay, this is what I want to do. Then they say, all right, let me go back and do my history. And then start listening to Big L and Big E and Redman and E40 and all these people. Is that how it was with you?
Yeah, because it was just an aspect that my my stepfather was he liked Wayne a lot. Okay. So I was just like, okay. So I always grew up around that. Then you start playing, of course, the throwbacks with Big E to Tupac. So I started learning my history. I said, yeah, you feel me? You got to be in this game. You gotta show show respect to things like that. You just gotta go back and learn your history and things like that. So I definitely I won't say Tupac and Biggie definitely was a little influence on me. You also got to throw in the R&B.
Of course. Yeah,
you feel me?
You definitely got to throw in the R&B. That's where the ladies is at. Yeah, you got to throw in the R&B for the ladies.
It's crazy because it's like stuff that you would never think. You look at me, you like, oh shit, you listen to like typical, of course, like Boyz II Men, Brian McKnight. So like things like that, TLC. So so. Of course, had a little influence on that. That's where I guess I'll get my melodies from. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I was my favorite artist. I mean, Tupac is my favorite, of course, because I'm from the West, and Pac and 40. But Wayne is my favorite artist too. Like, I will never forget. I went when he was with Cash Money when I was out west, and we went to I'm 13, and I told my mom, I'm like, yo, we gotta go to this concert. Can you get tickets? Because she used to be able to get free tickets and shit. So we went, knowing she didn't know anything about the rap game. You know what I'm saying? It's just all R&B. So I'm like, yeah, let's go to this Cash Money. So we go to the Cash Money concert. Yeah, let me tell you, they had the fucking, condoms on the stage. Wayne is 13, cussing up a storm, and that's the first concert I went to.
Yeah, word.
And then ever since then, I've been. When my mom looked at me, was like, "What the hell you got me?" I'm like, "No, you don't understand. Like this dude Wayne, he's the same age as me. It's just dope to see somebody that's my age that's on stage in front of fucking 10, 15, 20,000 people rocking the crowd. Like, it's just dope. So, yeah, now Wayne by far is that's my favorite artist from The Block is Hot to Lights Out, Carter 1, 2, 3, Mixtape Wayne when he just killed the game and nobody else on the radio.
Stop
nothing.
It, I swear.
You know what I mean? Now, you said you went to, I'm guessing, you went to school for audio engineering and everything. Yeah. So with that being said, who are some of the producers that you kind of looked up to then, now, or who you work with also now?
Funny enough, I'm going to go from past, present to future.
All right.
So, not really future, I guess past to present.
Mm-hmm. Now you can still say future. You got to speak that shit into the universe, bro.
You're right.
Facts. You got to speak that shit into the universe.
You're right. So, past-wise, when I wasn't really, this is typical. I didn't really start, really realizing the back end to the game.
Right.
You gotta have your audio engineers, gotta be producers, gotta be songwriters and stuff like that. Till I was 13, 14. So this is when, the typical Metro Boomin. And all of them come at Metro Boomin, Zaytoven, 808 Mafia. You feel me? This is when I was like, okay, I'm starting listening to corporate Kane beats. You feel me? Whole Wayne the Wayne section, Swiss beats.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So just that little era, the producers and the sound and how they incorporate different instruments together just really blew my mind. It was like, yo, this is crazy. This is really what they do in the back end,
right.
to help the artists.
Right.
So, but now, like he said, right now, I want to say, I like. To this day, what kind of catching my attention right now? He's going around Weezy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Weezy. He be with anyway, Weezy out of here. He be with everywhere. And of course, like now, like I said, I really look at him. It's like, yo, his sounds are different. He's able to execute. Like it's just really dope. But of course, I gotta different sounds that I actually like listening to.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, my producer GSJ.
Okay.
He really,
I'll tell you some funny story about him after you finish it.
He really, shout out to G. He really be chopping it up. And they're like, me and him came close, and he really I've seen him just keep going up, keep elevating with his work, and it blows my mind every time I hear a new beat from him. Like, this is, bro, like you have industry sound.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying that because you're my bro, but you really have an industry sound. So it's just crazy. Like, yes, shout out GSJ.
Yeah, G, yeah.
Yeah, man, G.
That's right, man. I'm gonna get him too. Funny story with him.
Yeah.
My best friend that I went to college with is his cousin. Didn't know.
Right.
I'm sitting here. He was in one of my film projects I did, and I had thrown it up on Facebook, I think it was, or Instagram or something.
Yeah.
And my boy, my best friend in Charlotte was like, Gil, shout out to Gil. He was like, G? I'm like, what, nigga? What are you talking about? I'm like, he was like, yeah, he got the braids, he was wearing the glasses. I'm like, yeah, that's my man, he cool. He's a little homie, he cool. He was like, man, that's my cousin. I said, word. He was like, yeah. So I told you, I was like, yo, Gil, my guy. He was like, yeah. I was like, yo, it is a small fucking world, bro. Small world. But shout out G. Yeah, shout out G. That's, I rock with him. I do. I be listening.
Real solid guy, too.
Yeah, real genuine dude. Yeah. How long have y'all two been?
Like I said, about I want to say going on 3 to 4 years.
Okay.
We've been kicking it. We've been chilling. We've been chopping it up. He's real business minded, so that's somebody you want to keep close to you.
Facts.
He's willing to learn anything, and he will sit there and block everything else out until he learns that specific thing that he's learning.
Right.
And just the dedication, and he motivates me.
Right.
So
You always need somebody. Yeah, you always need that person that will motivate you, regardless of if y'all are not in the same realm or doing the same thing. As long as long as you got somebody that he could be playing sports and you doing music, but as long as you see, oh man, this dude he taking it to another level in sports, shit. That shit motivated me to let me figure out this next bar.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I feel you on that shit.
It'd be just off the wall shit that you would like just motivate you, like just seeing somebody do that. And that's just like, you feel me, one little solid guy. Not even saying, you feel me, that's one solid guy in the squad that I have.
Right.
That just, keeps us all together, keep us all in line whenever we out of line, you feel me?
Right.
Cause shit can get kind of crazy.
No, facts. Trust, I know that. Yeah. I've been there where shit get. And you just gotta be like, yo, we gotta get this shit done. Like, it's cool to have fun and yada, but let's rock this shit out. Then we can get goofy and act a while.
Exactly,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Facts.
They caught up too fast. So that's just that's one little brains in the group that I have. Out of everyone I got. So.
How many of it is you guys collectively?
I'm 107 to death. That's what we call it, like our little group.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Flacco Gang. Shout out to Flacco. You feel me? I'm Flacco Gang. So inside my 107, there's GSJ, Century, J-Rap. We also got Ray Sean. We also got Juice. That's like my main people. That's like in my circle. That's just we all just sit there. We talk every day. Like we've been talking every day for 3 to 4 years. It's never been a day we have not at least one of us communicated
with each other.
Yeah,
right.
You feel me? Like we all have our strong attributes. Like G's a producer in the group, J-Rap's an artist, and mix and master engineer. Shout out J-Rap. He been any song that he hears is mixed by him. He clean.
Okay.
Yeah, they say. I gotta give everybody their praise.
No. Facts. I fuck with Jay. Jay know what it is.
Jay know what it is.
They know what it is. Yeah.
But yeah, you feel me? I got Ray Sean. Ray Sean is another guy, another artist who's just been elevating throughout the years. He's one guy I can say he's other than my work ethic and G's work ethic. He's every day. He's willing to make it something new every day, don't matter what time it is.
Right.
Like I said, 107 was a dorm I was in when I was in school, and that's how we all met. Was in 107. Like it used to be like. He will be the last one to leave. I would say that. Ray Sean will always be the last one to leave. He's always ready to work. So that's why I was like, I can mess with him.
Okay, nice.
Juice was our last. I'm sorry, I'll go Juice last. Century. That's another guy who impresses me every day. This guy is probably the most smartest, dumbest guy you would ever know. Like shout out Century. You feel me? He's that man though. Like for any back end help, he's the guy to go to. Like I said, the guy is so smart. I've never met anybody who's so smart it could be dumb.
Right.
Like it's just that's my man though. You feel me? He's been elevating through the years. We got him. I feel like we got him when he was nothing. Now he's like, he's busting these he's making songs that I think I wouldn't make. Like, oh shoot, what is this? Like he surprises me, and he's like a conscious rapper.
Right.
So now he's really trying to step out his zone and do different things, step out his element, just because he knows.
Right.
That's one guy who knows. He keeps his third eye open. So.
Facts.
Century, and then Juice, last guy. He also is my graphics artist.
Okay.
Yeah, for all this stuff, and he's also an artist. Juice also, I want to say, has elevated through the years. Just everybody's been elevating each other.
Right.
One person, you feel me? We all try to pick each other up. You feel me? Every year, every day is something new. Juice is another guy who has really just been on his grind every day. He'll step away from the bullshit just to prove himself. Like he's ready for this. I know he had a past rough life, so now he's trying to do right.
Yeah.
So that's why he's doing this music shit. So I respect him tenfold because he chose his path. Other than could he be doing anything right now?
Oh, yeah,
he's
that's right.
He's a character. But shout out Juice, he cool too.
Nice.
That's my little circle.
Okay then. Now, how do y'all? Now, when it comes to y'all collabing or not, I guess you can say collabing. Do y'all all say, all right, everybody's gonna get on this track, or do you say, hey, all right, you hear a beat and you're like, you know what, I would put you on here, but I don't think you're meant for this beat. Let me go to this person for this beat, and I'll come back. Yada yada yada.
Yeah, they typically do that. Their words, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
They said I'm the most polished artist in the group.
Right.
So it's kind of like I can get on anything.
Right.
So of course they like that, but they do have moments where they be like, oh, this is, you know, you should throw Juice on this, or oh, Juice will be like, oh, let me get Rayshawn, or of course, you know, my name always be there, just on the aspect that I'm always, you know.
Yeah.
I need to do something else. You feel me? So they tend not to. They'll come to me, of course, like. If they hear me on it, if they definitely hear me on it, they'll let me know. Right. But if they can throw somebody else on it, they'll rather throw somebody else on it.
Facts.
Yeah. Because I'm on a lot of this stuff. I try to, you know, incorporate everybody in my track. Of my own music also. Like, I'm just really hard to, because I feel like it's really hard sometimes to match my frequency on songs. That's why I try not to. It's like real limited people who I let get on my songs. Just on the aspect, I feel like my voice is a little unique. Mm-hmm. I don't want to sit there and outshine people.
Right.
It's not even trying to feel me too.
No. I feel you.
So like, it's really rare who I collab with. Like, shout out my boy DC. He's Flocko Gang DC. He's one of the people I can. Me and him was like a dynamic duo.
Right.
Yeah, I can get on a track with him. We can get on a track with me. We just slay each time. Like we have a track out. We have a whole tape, 200 Smoke. You got to check it out on SoundCloud. It's crazy. Like from top to bottom, every song is just.
It's like that. It's like that.
I'm not even trying to gas my, but it's like that.
Yeah. No. Fuck that. Fuck that. Gas yourself. That's my motto. Fuck it. Gas yourself up.
Yeah.
Boost shit. It ain't. People used to say. When I play sports, people like, yo, you cocky. It ain't so much that it's not that I'm cocky. Mm-hmm. It's just, I'm confident in what I do.
Yeah.
So if that makes me feel like I'm cocky or got an ego, then so be it. I'll be cocky and I'll have an ego. But I'm just confident in my ability. When I step on this court, I feel like nobody can touch me.
At all.
Even if I know they can, I don't give a fuck who I'm going against. I feel like they can't touch me. And it's not, like you say, it's not to say to toot my own horn or gas myself. It's just, that's the ability that I feel in myself that I have, no matter what I do. Rather it's behind a camera, even raising my daughter now. Like, yeah, I'm cocky as shit. I'm the dopest, flyest fucking father there is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
own
gotta
that
have
shit.
Yeah, you gotta own it. You know what I mean? And not to say, and I'm humble. Don't get me wrong. Like, I was raised right, so I'm humble. I know when to give respect or give props when somebody's done something better. I see somebody that's dope, and it's like, okay, yo, you fly, yo, teach me that. How did you do that? You know what I mean? So yeah, you gotta, especially nowadays, man, you have to boost yourself, because a lot of people, if you don't have a tight circle, or if you ain't got a strong queen on your back putting that battery in you, ain't nobody else gonna do it. We gonna take a quick, solid, gotta pay bills real quick, you feel what I'm saying? And we gonna come back with more men impressions, you dig? I was good at university. I had to check on some shit real quick, you feel what I'm saying? I had to make sure we was golden. Like I said, we still here with my men impressions, you dig? So what? Get back in things. What projects? Or before I say what projects you got coming out, how many projects have you dropped?
Unofficially.
Yeah.
Unofficially. Only reason why I say unofficially because I don't consider it's dropped, but it's like on SoundCloud or whatever. So
right. Okay.
Two.
Okay.
Two major projects that I've dropped. It was on the First Impression. I dropped that about like 4 years ago. I scrapped that.
Yeah.
And then 200 Smoke, which is on SoundCloud right now. Those are the only two that I've ever,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. Now, what's your process? What's your process in going into when you get ready to go into the booth? Like, I know some people, it's they gotta have cognac. Yeah. They gotta have some weed.
Believe it or not, I don't smoke or drink.
Okay then. I smoke.
Yeah.
I get lifted. I can't help. I don't drink. I used to drink heavily back in the day. Like, I used to drink, but then I don't know, that shit, that whole feeling of drinking and not remembering what the hell you did the night before, that shit fucked with my head. I was like, nah, let me go ahead and get to these medicine, this meds, this Mary J. So I smoke when I need to smoke, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I know some people do that, or some people gotta have all the lights off, listen to music. Some people gotta have incense in the room. You know what I mean? What's your therapeutic, or what's your process when you go into the booth and you gotta write and stuff?
It's pretty interesting. My group call it ADD. So it's really simple though. Like it's not even anything extreme. So what I do is I hear the beat. So we sit there. Everybody be in the room. We sit there. Usually I have like the LED going on. They say, well, now I heard like if he has LED, he belongs to the streets, but that's beside the thing.
Right.
So usually I have LEDs going on, and I listen to the beat. I'm probably here once through, and you'll probably hear me like mumbling something. And then I have to get up, because that's the only way. If I feel like sitting down, it depends. Sometimes sitting down doesn't really get the job done. Like, right. My energy's like right there. I need to like get up and feel it, and move around and do everything like that. So I'll get up, and then I'll just just start by like mumbling something.
Right.
But it's always a melody until there's a certain melody that catches. Because how I think about it, instrumental is instrumental. Your voice is an instrument. Right. Your voice has to fit that missing instrument in the instrumental. Right. The whole beat. You're that missing instrument. So that's how I think about it. All right, how can I implement my voice into an instrument? So that's what I do. I hear the beat. All right, let me find a flow. Let me find a melody. So I do that. I probably mumble something. And then, bada bing, bada boom, I'll probably come up with something within 5 minutes. And then I'll sit there and I gotta go. I'm writing. And about like 15. If it's like if I'm on somebody's shit, it's like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And then I'm writing, and boom, I'm recording. It's my own shit. Usually I do hooks first, because like I said, I need something that's like bouncy and catchy or whatever. So, I need to find a melody. So it's like usually dark LED room, different colors is going. Just gets me in the mood. You can't stop me though. If you stop me, you're not getting the rest of it. Whatever I'm stopped at, you're not getting the rest of the track, bro. Like you don't got me out my mojo.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like that. So it's just like you just have to let me flow. Just let me work until I'm done. And then when I record, I record. I write and record as I go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I do.
That's how you. Okay then. Oh, okay. I always wanted to write. I can write. Because everybody can write. I feel like my thing is like everybody can do anything they want to do. It's just you got to dedicate yourself. I hate when people say, well, you're not talented in this part, in this aspect, or you can't do this. No, you can pretty much do what you want to do in life. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you couldn't do none of that shit at birth anyway. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't do nothing. It was your repetition of, okay, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep practicing. Yeah. I want to understand how to make this word rhyme with this word, even though it shouldn't rhyme with this word, or you know what I mean? Yeah. So I wouldn't say I can't rap. I just never put the energy into it to where, because I remember when I was back west, my man Ronaldo, shout out my man Ronaldo. Yeah. He used to always spit freestyles. He's like, nah, you can rap. You can rap, you can freestyle. So it was a Bow Wow joint back in the day. It was something with Mickey Mouse something. I can't remember it. But I had spit it, and I guess he ain't heard it yet, so he thought it was mine. He was like, oh shit, see, I told you you can spit. And I was like, nah, man, that ain't me, man. I heard Bow Wow's album yesterday. I figured I'd spit real quick for you. So... Nah, I get in the mirror and I'll try to act like I'm doing something. Because I love music. I think music is the only, besides me getting on a court, that's a safe spot. That's my safe haven. That's put music in. If anything drops on an artist that I like, or any new artist, period, if someone tells me to listen to them that night, I got to wait till about 11:30 at night. cut the lights off, put the headphones in, and then I zone out so I can actually, because I'm a lyricist person. Don't get me wrong, I like this new era where it's I want to say it's not mumble rap. I hate people saying that.
But
it's almost bubblegumish. You know what I mean? It's not. I wouldn't say bubble rap because you hear they're speaking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's bubblegumish compared to the era I grew up in, and I fuck with it. It's just that I gotta be in a certain space to listen to that type of music. Me, I'm lyricist to the day. E40, Big L, Jay-Z, Biggie, like you know what I mean? Lupe, all these. I gotta listen to lyricists. So I love music. I love lyricists, people, anybody that says, hey, yo, you gotta check this person out. All right, you know, I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna listen to you all day, every day, to let people know, you know, like my man Kinsey, who's nice. Shout out to Kinsey.
I heard about him.
My man from Louisiana, he dope as shit. You know what I'm saying? So music is, like I said, I love music. I always wanted to play the instruments and all that. I was a jock in high school. Like I was that typical jock that I just did enough to play ball. Let me get that 2.0 so I can stay on the fucking court, bro. I don't give a fuck about anything else. You feel me?
Right.
What else? What projects you got coming out? I know you said you dropped your new single. What was it again? Hold on. Yeah. Is that gonna be on a mixtape? Plan on dropping, or is it gonna be on an actual project? Or is that just how some people do? Like, here, I need y'all to here's something to hold y'all until
the tape is
until I do something.
So funny enough, the tape is finished. The tape's been finished for 5 months now. I want to say since the beginning of the summer. Not even like right in the spring and beginning of summer. That's not even 5 months. I'm tweaking.
Shit, the way this, I don't know. Shit, the way this state is, I don't know what fucking season
we're
in, bro. Shit, one day we in winter, 2 days later we back in summertime, and we in the middle of goddamn January or some shit. Right. Shit, I don't even, like I said, these seasons is all fucked up.
All the way fucked up. So, I know, all I know is, the tape's been finished for a minute. It's just the right point of time when I need to drop something. Right. So, every single that I've dropped, I literally just record it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put this out. I'm literally sitting on the project. I have all videos for it. I have, everything's already finished. I have promotion for it. Everything. It's just the right thing. I need to feel like it's the right time. I feel like I messed up by actually posting it. Tape is called "Seen It All." I feel like I messed up by actually posting it.
Right.
So. Because I'm actually about to put out another single coming Tuesday. I ain't even letting nobody know that, but then y'all know it now.
Okay.
Tuesday. So I'm gonna drop this single, and if I feel like I'm ready to drop a tape, then I'm gonna drop a tape. Because I don't want just to go over people's heads. I need people to listen.
Facts. I feel you on that. Now, 2-part question. When did you know your career made a turn for the better? Because some people in this, like I said, I don't know the rap game. I mean, I know the rap game because I know people that rap, and I know this motherfucking industry, just like filming industry, this shit can be brutal. Motherfucker, you can be on a high one day and it be knocked down and not see the day of light for about fucking 2-3 years or some shit, and be in a dark space because you're supposed to be somewhere. So when did you know that your career shifted and you was on that trajectory of going up? And the second part to the question, where do you see yourself, or where do you think your career can go moving wise? As in, do you want to stay here in the Double R, Bull City area, or is it okay? 2 years from now, I gotta go up top to the Big Apple, or I gotta make a trip out west.
Yeah.
And see what's gonna happen out that way.
I'm gonna answer the second part first. I'm gonna answer the first part.
Right.
I feel like I kind of hate why people be like, it's true sometimes, but I feel like if you're good enough, you can pop anywhere.
I knew you was gonna say, I feel you on that one. I definitely feel you on that back to that.
Yeah, because like you feel me, good music's gonna last.
Facts.
All the other bullshit.
Facts.
Today comes tomorrow. So,
right. Yeah, real shit.
So it's like I'm not even like I said. It's just like it can be Albuquerque, you can be Connecticut, you can be California, you can be right here.
Yeah.
The music's good.
It's
gonna be good.
Facts.
It doesn't matter where you are.
Real shit. Facts.
So and then again, like I said, it does matter where you are because of connections.
Yeah.
So that's the only way I feel like that it'll pop. It's because people get like I said, like the trash artists are getting on just because it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah, facts.
So that's that's my little intake on it. I'm not gonna speak too much on it because I'm not trying to get bashed for it.
Yeah, but, no, that's real shit. Shit, I'll fucking speak on it. No, that's real shit nowadays. Nowadays it ain't no fucking put in work and you this nice and da 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 da. Nah, it's fucking who you know. Oh, you know somebody at the radio station. You can be a whack motherfucker, but you know somebody at the radio station that you know for about 10, 15 years. Here you go. Oh, okay, then play it. Like, nah, it's definitely nowadays it's who you know, not what you know.
It's not even talent. That's
for real. No, real shit, bro. I'm telling you, I already know. Because I'll be listening and I'll be like, yo, I be trying to tell wifey, look, we can go out here, shit. We can go to the fucking grocery store right now and get some popcorn and we can rap about this motherfucking Cheez-It popcorn real quick and blow the fuck up. And it can not even have no substance, nothing in it.
At all.
You know what I mean? But hey, I know somebody at the radio station or on some type of platform that's going to be like, oh, okay, bet, nah, I known you for yada, yada, yada. Let's throw it out there, you know what I mean? But I feel you. It definitely doesn't matter. And I think a lot of people here in this state don't realize how many people. Now you go there. I think a lot of people don't realize. In this state, a lot of people have came out of this state. Like you have a lot of people that's blown up in J. Cole. You got Cash 5. Shout out to Cash 5. That's doing big. Big Brother.
Little Big Brother.
Little Big Brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rhapsody. You know what I mean? Like you have people in this state that's done things, and plus a lot of people from up top. And I don't even say up top. A lot of people come here. Period. Yeah. A lot of people. North Carolina is a stopping point for a lot of, especially up north. A lot of people come to North Carolina, come to Charlotte, Raleigh, Durham, do what they do, yada, 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 and then dip. Like, it's just that. But then again, it goes back to who you know. Yeah. And if you're willing to be an asshole or be a pest and be like, yo, here's my tape, here's my tape. Like, yo, fuck it. Damn, didn't I just see you fucking 10 minutes ago? Yeah, but I don't know if I just want to make sure you remember. Here's my tape. Because eventually they're gonna play it. That's what happened with J. Cole, with Jay-Z. He passed his tape to Jay-Z. Jay-Z was, nah. And he kept going. And finally Jay-Z was like, alright, fuck, nigga. You goddamn getting on my nerves.
Yeah, right.
And played it. And now J. Cole, if P. Pablo, no disrespect, if P. Pablo wouldn't have got mad at a certain radio station here in Raleigh, P. Pablo would have been the biggest thing in North Carolina. J. Cole went on ahead and said, I'm going to go ahead and carry that. And Rhapsody, I just don't think people hear Rhapsody. And Rhapsody probably the finest female artist.
Yeah, Rhapsody, yeah. Actually, I just ran into Rhapsody. Shout out Rhapsody. I just ran into it too.
Yeah, Rhapsody. Lord, that girl got bar. She's nasty. So, nah, you just, like you said, it's who you know, not what you know, but you gotta be willing to take L's too, because you're gonna take L's in this game.
And you gotta have a thick skin about it too. Thick skin about it.
Facts. No, you really do.
You can't cry over spilled milk, you feel me?
Nah, you can't. Damn. Fuck. And if you do, who the fuck gonna listen? Ain't nobody shit. Not in this society no more.
If you gonna cry on the mic.
Yeah, for real. Man, pour your heart out on the mic, yeah.
But yeah, that's the answer to your second. First, we talking about like when my music shot up. Not even gonna say his name. he's an op now.
Right. I feel you.
Never give an op clout.
No.
So
no, trust me, I know that shit now.
When he was one of the hardest artists in Raleigh.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, you feel me? Long story short, he was fucking with me. He was like,
right.
You alright, bro? Come out to my show.
Right.
Word. I'm like, you feel? I'm in the middle of a session, like, fuck it. All right, I'm rock out when you say, come rock out on stage with me, bro. He one of the hottest artists in Raleigh.
Right.
So this is when my sound was getting everywhere. You feel me? People fucking with me. They want to come to my studio. They want to collab with me. They want to fuck with me. Yada yada yada. You feel me? Then he came, heard about me. I've been heard about you. So it's whatever. Come to my show. On the way to the show, he sent a text. Oh no, I'm sorry. I get a tweet. I get a tweet on Twitter. I get mentioned on Twitter. Oh fuck. He added somebody else and me. He's like, fuck, an impression. You ain't shit. You buy your followers. You buy your numbers, your plays, this, that, and the third. I run Raleigh. You know what I'm like? Fuck. So I'm calling people around like, yo, what's up with your mans? Oh, he's just off Zans, bro. He's just off Zans. Alright, whatever. Next day, dude just keeps retaliating. I never retaliated to dude.
Right,
Feel me? I'm not really big on, the negative shit, but I can't get negative.
Right, fact.
But yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not, if I can just avoid it, I'll avoid it.
Right.
Because I just know the type of person I am.
Right.
So, feel me? I didn't retaliate. He just sitting there going, trying to do this to me, Jones. I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? You feel me? So even though I like, fuck it, let me get on the phone with him, because really you feel me? I gotta be a bigger person, see what the fuck is going on with this nigga.
Right.
On the phone with him. Oh, don't try to take over Raleigh. Raleigh's mine. You feel me? Basically, he's intimidated.
Yeah.
One of the top niggas in Raleigh was intimidated by me, little old me. So
right.
I was like, word. I'm 19 at the time. Nigga,
Yeah.
like 23, 24. I'm like, word. Well, like, yeah, but like 22, 23, 24. I'm like, word. All right, you feel me? So I was like, hey, you feel me? Charge you the game. This is what you're gonna come with. Haters.
Yeah.
So it's like, but it was like, it made me feel a lot more better because he's on top.
Right,
yeah, you feel
right.
me? Hating on me. So I was like, word. All right. So that's how I knew something, I was getting somewhere.
Right.
When I really felt like I was going up, like I said, my song just hit 25K views.
Right.
And that's the highest views I ever had. It's like, it's not bad. It's like, you feel me?
Nah, fuck that shit.
It's crazy, man. So
I be trying to get views on goddamn IG, and I be getting like 100, and I be like, oh shit. Last week I got 25. I'm at 100, nigga. Yeah, I'm feeling myself.
Yeah, where you got it, you feel me?
Fuck
It's that work that you be seeing. And shit
right.
Like that. So it's like, so it's like when I'm shit 25, I'm like, yo, it's crazy. I was sitting there. I was like, this shit don't feel right. I was like, this shit can't be right. I said, no, I can't. I closed the app, went back to sleep. Next, I woke up and looked at my shit. I woke up and looked at my shit. It was at 10K. I'm like, nah, this can't be me. I swiped up, went back to sleep.
Yeah.
I was just sitting thinking about it. I said, I woke up like 45 minutes later. I was like, let me check this shit again. Let me make sure it's me. 11,000. I was like, yo, this shit is. Are you serious? Like, and this happened in a day.
Okay then.
It happened in a day. I'm like, this can't be right. So I'm looking at the stats, seeing where it's coming from. I'm like, yo, this is me. Make sure it's me. I'm looking if I signed into my distro account. I'm like, this is me.
Right.
And now it just kept going up 1,000, 8,000. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm at 25K. So like now I feel like I'm not even at a peak yet.
No.
Yeah. So now I gotta keep that up, keep that buzz up. That's why I'm dropping something like I drop a lot more consistently now. So that's why I feel like once I feel like I know I'm at a certain point, I'll drop the tape.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Got you. No, that's how it gotta be. No, fuck that. Boost that shit. Fuck.
Word.
What? I saw something on my goddamn YouTube page and it hit like 5,000. Hell yeah, I was talking shit. My boy was like, man, it's only 5,000. I was like, yeah, that was 5,000 I didn't have last week, motherfucker. You wildin' right now.
Exactly. You gotta cherish the little things.
You do, for real, because that shit, like you say, it shows the hard work you put in. Because I don't think a lot of people nowadays don't realize, like, when you do something and then it happens, the shit can happen. It doesn't happen overnight, but it feels like it happened overnight because you realize where you were at, and now it's like, oh shit, damn, I'm right here. Like, damn, I remember when I was there and it's here already. And it seems like it was a long time ago. Man, this thing called life go by quick as shit.
Boy.
So that whole shit might have happened 4 or 5 years ago, but now you see it where it's at, and you're like, damn, that shit was 4 or 5 years ago, but that shit feel like it wasn't that long ago at all. It really wasn't. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't realize success and hard work. Rather, you get. My thing is, like I tell me and my frat brother that I'm rocking with, and I be telling them, like, it don't, and we on the same wavelength, and I tell him, I'm like, bro, it don't matter if you get success at 15, 25, 35, 55. The shit's gonna feel the fucking same regardless. It's not gonna change how you feel. You're gonna still feel the same way.
Facts.
Success, no matter what your age is. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people feel like in this life that we have, it's you have to do this at this point in your life. You have to do this at this point. When you get here, you're supposed to have this, and this. No, there ain't no fucking timetable on anything. Whenever you get what you get, you're meant to get that at that point in life. Now, when you get it, now the shit's on you. If you want to keep it, or you're gonna squander that shit away, because the universe ain't gonna lie on you.
Yeah,
you put shit in the universe is gonna give back to you. At least that's my thought process on shit. You know what I mean?
I'm with that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe in a higher power and all, but you speak shit into the universe is gonna give it to you. You might not get that shit today. You might not get it a year from now. But you keep speaking that shit's gonna come. I'm telling you, I told my wife that. I told my wifey that. I said, yo, babe, I spoke you into existence. No, you didn't. Nah, I said, look, I just want a chick that's black and got something else in her. Yeah. That's all I'm asking.
I fell from the sky.
You know what I'm saying? 3 or 4 years later, she came into my life, and I told her, I was like, no, like, I didn't know it was gonna be you. Yeah. But I spoke of you. I said, hey, this is the type of universe. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah. Boom. You know what I mean? So you gotta speak shit into the universe, and it's the end of the decade. Like 2020. Like I tell people, especially the youngin, my young G's. Like, you gotta look at life in decades. You did the first 5. Okay, you did the back 5. That was your 10 year. Your 10 years is over now. Now 2020's coming. This is the next 10 years of your life, bro. Now you gotta figure out what you're gonna do from 2020 to 2030. Because once that decade is done, your decade is over, and you gotta rebuild, or not rebuild. You gotta rethink and re-strategize. Okay, where am I gonna go from here for the next 10 years of your life? Because it's the end of the decade now. You did what you did in this decade. Okay, some people came and they stayed. Some motherfuckers you was rocking with, they done left. Yeah, you left that decade. I'm keeping you there. Our timing wasn't right. You got to stay in that decade. Now maybe in the next decade, towards the back end, will be cool or whatever. But till then, you came in, you did what you did. Now I gotta leave you here, because where I'm going, you tugging, and I can't.
I don't got time for that.
And I'm projecting up. I don't know which way you going.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Last time I checked, I was moving up. You know what I mean? So, look, you know me. I've been rocking with you since, 3, 4, 5 years ago when I first met you, and I was like, all right, yeah, you know what I mean? I might not have been in contact with you, you know what I'm saying? But, I keep my eye. I see what people be doing. Like, I don't burn bridges. Like, I knew you was doing what you was doing and where you was at in life. We weren't on the same trajectory. You was already up here. You already got, I wouldn't say established, but you got established. You knew what you wanted to do. You was doing this. I wasn't going to come in behind and be like, yo, let me do this for you. Rock like this. Nah, you already, all right, let me get up there with you so you know, okay, all right, I can rock with him. I know what he can do. Yada, yada, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly what you did, too.
Yeah, I've been seeing you, G, Juice, you know what I'm saying? J-Rap, shit, J-Rap, my nigga, what?
Shout out J-Rap.
J-Rap already know what it is. Like, J-Rap, Jay been my man for a minute. He know what it is. Yeah, I might not rock with y'all just because I'm in a different age bracket and I got other shit going on. Nah, I follow y'all. I know what y'all doing from a distance. And to be honest, for me, as an OG, it's dope. I like seeing people that I know progressing. And you know what I mean? All y'all been progressing. Like, it ain't nothing like, hell yeah, you know I'm going to, now, especially with what I'm got rocking going on, you already know I'm like, look, I got this going on. Yeah. Hey, you think you can do this for me? Yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? But it's going to be on some real shit because you got to let people grow. You know what I mean?
Word.
That's the fuck I was, like, my life is fucking shit. Let me tell you, I need, I'm just thankful I had a kid because that shit, I had to get some shit together. Thank God my lady came into my life because I'm telling you, I was going in I wouldn't say in a bad direction. I just knew that wasn't the direction I was supposed to be going in. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It'd be like that.
It'd be like that. But I say, yo, I know it's been a minute. I was supposed to get at you probably about 2-3 months ago. You hit me on the gram, was like, yo, I need somebody. Tell Reggie what's good. What's up with this interview? What's good? You know what I'm saying? But nah, like I told you, like if I tell you I'm gonna do it, I'm a saggy, bro. I procrastinate a little too much. It's a trait that's in me. I want to get to you. I promise you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to you. It's just I do.
Give me some time.
Like, you know what I mean?
I'd be like that.
You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. You know what I mean? Shout out all your platforms. Let them know the single again, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I know. It's Double and High. You feel me? Impression, 2 eyes. So you can catch me on all platforms. Hold on all platforms now. Look out for my tape, Seen It All, dropping soon.
You already know what it is. It's Reggie Reg, Flyby Podcast, Dreams and Emotions, Reggie Vision. Again, shout out my man Impressions. Y'all go follow him, check him out. My man is doing big things here in the Double R in the Bull City. You know what I mean? Peace. Oh, last thing. Shoot for the moon. If you miss, stay amongst the stars. You know what I'm saying?